Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your daily love reading. My name is Pretty and I'll be doing your love reading today. So before we begin with your love reading, Sagittarius, please do remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever does not. Okay, so let's begin with your love reading, Sagittarius. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, and this is Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. So in the reverse, this does show an energy of coming out of a low place. Someone is becoming more confident, overcoming a feeling of lack. There could be some sort of financial recovery or self-esteem recovery. This can even be the recovery of a relationship. Let's see. We have the Queen of Swords, air energy, the Three of Wands, fire energy, and the Two of Swords, air energy. So it's like there's something here where there was a standstill, a pause. Someone was confused and indecisive with the Two of Swords, and there is an energy here of a decision being made. Someone was very in their head and overthinking, and it led to a stalemate, stagnation, but it does look like there's an end to that stagnation now. There is some sort of forward movements. The Three of Wands is your ships are finally coming in. So let's clarify these cards, Sagittarius. Okay, so we have the Star, and this is Aquarius energy. So there is an energy here of like an opportunity for renewal in love. There's a connection where someone who was very distant or someone who grew cold, they could have even ghosted you. There's an opportunity to, like, you're hearing from this person and they may be wanting to restore their connection to you. They're hopeful. So let's see. We have the Seven of Cups in the reverse, water energy, the Seven of Pentacles, earth energy, and we have the Devil, Capricorn energy, and it's in the reverse. Yeah, this person, they were putting off giving you clarity because they themselves were confused about something. The Devil in the reverse does show that it may have been a mental thing for them, like they were some sort of negative thinking or they were attached to something toxic and it was clouding their judgment and they couldn't give you clarity because they themselves didn't have it. But this person, they've been thinking about you a lot, and it does look like they are in a more decisive energy now. They're in a clear headspace and they want to come towards you to give you clarity. Whatever it was that was taking their attention away or confusing them, it looks like they've gotten a handle on that. With the Seven of Cups in the reverse, it's like this person is no longer confused. So I'm going to pull out an oracle card for you, Sagittarius. Okay, we have luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius, and look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. So something is definitely working out in your favor. Your ships are finally coming in. Okay, we have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So yeah, there's something here about recovering financially as well. So someone could have been withdrawn because they were struggling in their finances and they are in a better position now. There's just an energy of things turning around for the best for you here. We also have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Okay, we have rainbows and messages. When it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. And then we have prosperity and compassion. Prosperity depends more on wanting what you have than on having what you want. So I'm going to pull out a card for your advice, Sagittarius. Okay, we have surrender stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. So I'm going to pull out a message from the person on your mind. How do they feel about you? What do they want you to know? And what do they want to say to you? So let's start with Aries. If you're dealing with an Aries, how do they feel about you? Okay, we have I love you unconditionally. So the Aries really does love you, real love. If you're dealing with a Taurus, I wish I could take back my words. So there's a Taurus that wants to make things right with you. If you're dealing with a Gemini, how do they feel? I'm not available and I look for you everywhere. So the Gemini is unavailable and they're keeping tabs on you. They watch you. They ask about you. If you're dealing with a Cancer, I know that I crossed the line with you. So there is a Cancer that has regrets about taking things too far and they are aware that they took things too far. If you're dealing with a Leo, how do they feel? The Leo is very attracted to you. They really want to be with you. If you're dealing with a Virgo, I want to feel that way again. So there's a Virgo that really wants to reconnect with you. If you're dealing with a Libra, how do they feel? Okay, so there's a Libra that is viewing this connection as a spiritual connection. And they are, trying to, like, they're looking at it in a very mature way. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, there's a Scorpio that wants your forgiveness. They wish they treated you better and they hope you can forgive them one day. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, a Sagittarius, they feel you even though you're apart. So there's a very focus on leaving. I left you before you could leave me, and they still feel your energy. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, I hid who I really am from you. Okay, so there's a Capricorn that isn't being very authentic with you. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, how do they feel? You came closer than anyone. We'll be together again. So the Aquarius is still very attached to you and they do intend to be with you for the long haul. If you're dealing with a Pisces, how do they feel? Okay, so there is a Pisces that is acknowledging that they weren't ready for you when they met you. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Sagittarius. I hope you have a really, really good day, Sagittarius. Bye, Sagittarius.